Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thanks again for joining me here. Happy weekend to you. Hope you're having a great day or obviously weekend. So here, what we're looking at for PEPE is some pretty awesome stuff, but also some slightly concerning stuff too. So I just want to kind of highlight there is a rising wedge pattern here forming. So if you are a one of those persons that kind of likes to base your trades off of those kind of patterns, it's very common for these kind of patterns to break to the downside. So just some friendly advice here. Be very careful taking along at this point. I think if we were to see a pullback, it would make sense for the price action to pull back to this 0.618, possibly 0.786 fib level. But once more, 0.618 is the most common characteristical retracement level in trading. So it would make sense for our fourth wave down to be there, and then we have a fifth leg up to a much higher price point. Once again, this 5 up here is just strictly hypothetical for the moment. Don't take that for real, or more so take it with a grain of salt. And what I want to look at here is PEPE on the last 7 days. So we got a lot of liquidation above us. Don't get me wrong, there's a tremendous amount below us. We come close to that 0.618 fib level, that could be a whole other story. So again, you take a look at this here, 12 cents is that, 1200 is a good round number for us, is that level liquidation. Tons of liquidation right down here in this area. So if we come here, we want to be very careful not to just go crazy with the long, but we also want to recognize there's a solid chance that this coin could pull back. Okay, so just throwing it out there. Either way, a lot of people are shorting this coin right now too. So that gives incentive for the price action potentially breaking to the upside as well. So again, when you see those kind of things happening, you want to just be mindful and careful. If you're going to consider a long right now, consider securing profits somewhere in this liquidation level. Don't take a long to the moon. But on the same accord, if you want to consider a better price point, there's a solid chance we might actually see the price action pull back a little bit lower. Okay, just again based on one candlestick pattern or a pattern forming. Okay, so that's not the reason to take a trade, though. We want to look at it for other confirming factors. In fact, I got one of my community members asking me about, how do you know when to take a trade? Why are you so accurate with your support and resistance levels? Most of it's Fibonacci retracement, but the other part is confluence. It's basically taking multiple confirming factors and putting them together and recognizing that there's a stronger likelihood of X, Y, or Z happening at this certain price point because of these things all occurring at one point. Okay, so that's what we're really what we're going to be looking at for here right now. We're not looking for just one pattern and going to take everything we got into that one pattern. We're going to use multiple confirming factors. Speaking of confirming factors, we're still over 70 in the RSI, so there's really no consideration to even close your position. I generally don't take trades based on this high of a macro perspective, but this does tell us that we're still very bullish. Okay, so again, shorting against this is a bad idea in general. I'd much rather you wait for that 0.618 fib level to either never happen or to happen versus taking a short to that level and potentially getting erased on the way up. Okay, so please understand, it's a high risk in general right now to short a coin that's this strong. I know it seems juicy, and I know there's a lot of other idiots online showing how awesome they are with a 50 to 100x leverage trade, but that's just not the way crypto is supposed to work. Okay, while it is the image and the idea that most people have, it's not a good it's a poor example of what real trading is. Anyways, what I'm getting at here is the 4-hour time frame looks fairly bullish. We're still under 70 in the RSI, which isn't bad. It just kind of implies that we have that natural resistance here at this 1580 mark. We can see also MACD is trying to diverge, got a little MACD FU there. So again, all the more reason why the price action seems more likely to come back down. Stochastic RSI is pulling back as well. Generally speaking, we're not in like a terrible shape, but we're not in great either. The thing we want to recognize, though, is that there's 4 moving averages below the price action. So again, all the more reason not to short into this. But it does feel like it's losing its momentum. Okay. Again, with this rising wedge type of pattern, a lot of times they break to the downside. Well, actually, they commonly break to the downside. That's what a rising wedge pattern is. But what I want to get at here is that it's not a guarantee. Everything we looked at so far has been moderately bullish. So why short against that? Okay, it makes no sense. Ichimoku Cloud. This is one thing we want to confirm here as well. We are technically in good shape to see that the price action is looking pretty solid here. In other words, we're above the cloud, lagging spans free and clear, conversion lines over the baseline. Once more, not a reason to take a short, nor is there a reason to just close your long in profit. While I would recommend you adjust your stop loss higher and always secure profits when you can, don't just blindly close it because we're seeing some bullish activity. Okay, again, there's a lot of different things you could do here, but me personally, when I see something like this, just say I had a trade open right now, I would just keep monitoring it, adjust my stop loss higher up to ensure I walk away profitable. Really, that's all there is to it. So don't leave money on the table, folks. I know it sucks and it hurts when that happens, and it's a really common occurrence in trading. So you're never going to be perfect, and I know I certainly am not either. I mean, I trade maybe 80 to 90% average conversion rate per month, but some of those losses can minimize that gain, right? Again, it all depends on your risk tolerance. I have a much different one than you, so make sure you find what works best for you. And to those community members who are following my trades, for example, just say, for example, our trades we just took today, 30% Bitcoin, RDNT 45%. Some people got shooken out on this RDNT trade because it went too far into the red for them to be comfortable, and that's okay, right? But if you're going to be following these trades, use your own risk tolerance and maybe consider figuring out a good risk tolerance with a low balance first, just to ensure you're not getting destroyed on trades that don't necessarily go your way. But again, it's been an awesome profitable trading scenario for us the last couple of days here. Thanks again to my community members who are patient and trusting in the system. I assure you it does work. It just takes patience, right? And patience is the foundation of being a good trader, so don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Hope you have a good rest of your day, though. Thanks again for watching. Do me a favor, hit the like button before you go. Join us over with BitUnix Phenomenal Exchange. Excellent rewards. Use my link to register. And help us grow our Twitter, Telegram, Discord, TikTok now as well for shorts. Same thing as well on YouTube. So just help grow the channel. Absolutely appreciate that, and we'll look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Have a good rest of your day. Take care.